inspires academic excellence and innovation in our institution in absentia. I also warmly welcome our respected joint managing trustees, Thiru S. Nandha Pradeep sir and Thiru Tirumurthy sir, who constantly encourage and provide valuable support in promoting academic excellence, innovation and research activities in our institution in absentia. I warmly welcome our proud principal, Dr. U.S. Raghupati sir, for his constant encouragement and support towards research and development. Welcome you, sir. It is my great honor to extend our special welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Dr. L. Ashok Kumar sir, Principal, Theological College of Engineering, Madurai. Sir, your presence today adds great value and inspiration to this conference. Welcome you, sir. I would like to extend heartfelt welcome to all the deans, heads of various departments, faculty members, session chairs, delegates, industry experts, and participants from various institutions and organizations. And I provide a special welcome to our former Agri University VC, sir. Special word of welcome to all research scholars and students who are presenting their innovative ideas and research contributions during this conference. Your involvement and dedications are the true strength of ICIC NCT 2026. May this conference become a meaningful platform for sharing knowledge, exchanging ideas, building collaborations, and exploring new innovations in intelligent computing and control systems. Great conferences create ideas that shape tomorrow. So with this note, I once again welcome you all and wish everyone a successful, enriching experience today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Education blossoms where vision meets commitment, and innovation thrives where learning is encouraged. A great institution is shaped by inspiring leadership. I now invite our beloved principal, Dr. U.S. Raghupati sir, to address the gathering. Sir, please.
Well, very good morning to all of you. So, the most distinguished president of the function, Thiru V. Shanmugan, chairman of Nandha Educational Trust, the distinguished secretaries, Mr. Nandha Pradeep and Mr. Tirumurthy and Madam Bhanumati Shanmugan, and the most eminent researcher in not only in our zone, in the country, Professor Ashok Kumar, my good friend and principal of Tyagarajar College of Engineering, Madurai, who formerly served as professor in PSG College of Technology, who is a fitting person to grace this occasion on the inauguration of 6th International Conference on Computer Networks and Inventive Communication Technologies. So I would like to join with Professor Marimuthu in extending my greetings and hearty welcome to Professor Ashok Kumar. I welcome you, sir. The organizing chair, Dr. Marimuthu, Dean of Research and Development Cell, Dr. Mohan, Associate Professor, Department of Physics, our visiting faculty and retired Dean from TNAU, Professor Vengat, and Deans, HODs, and my dear colleagues, student friends, delegates from various colleges. It gives me a great pleasure to be part of this 6th International Conference, that is ICC NCT 2026. And for this, it's one of the upcoming area, and now the research is there in almost in all the fields, and applications and usefulness to the society and sustainable solutions are at the core. So for this conference, the total number of articles received is 453, and the scrutiny panel across the globe, they have shortlisted 293, which are going to be presented in parallel tracks for the next 3 days. So I appreciate the authors who made effort in writing this article and submitting to this conference. Now, this is one of the motivation when you publish one paper in the IEEE proceedings, you will get some trigger in you that you are capable of doing it. It's a self-motivation. But the journey continues long. Now, for the beginners, I request to visit Professor L. Ashok website from Tyagarajar College and see that how an academician can be productive not only in terms of publishing papers and also fetching funds and doing some products with nurturing the young minds which are really useful for the society. I hope that will be a great learning, and with this I welcome him once again and all the members. I thank for opportunity, and following to this we are going to make use of his expertise in addressing our faculty members how to write effective research and development proposals to various funding agencies. So there will be a session. I request all the members over here, particularly the faculty members, don't miss that chance and try to have some interactions with him and make use of his expertise. Despite his busy schedule, he has given his consent to be here. There is a national level event happening for the next 1 week, I understand from him. And today is the first day. So you know, for a principal, how to manage that and come and share his experience. So I profusely thank him for making his presence over here and accepting our invitation. With this note, I wish all the delegates a grand success. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Honor is not merely a tradition. It is a reflection of gratitude and respect. Today, we recognize excellence that inspires generations. May I request our beloved principal, Dr.
Some minds do not simply follow technology, they redefine its future. Through research and innovation, they inspire the scientific world. It is a proud privilege to introduce our today's esteemed chief guest, Dr. L. Ashok Kumar sir, Principal of Tyagaraja College of Engineering, a visionary academician, researcher, innovator, and inspiring educational leader. Dr. Ashok Kumar sir's journey reflects a rare combination of academic brilliance and industrial expertise. His global research exposure includes a prestigious postdoctoral research fellowship at San Diego State University, California. He has also earned national recognition through the Bhavan Fellowship from the Indo-US Science and Technology Forum and the CIS Fellowship from the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. With nearly 3 decades of experience spanning industry, teaching, and research, he has contributed immensely to the engineering education and technological development. His scholarly achievements include more than 190 research publications, several patents, copyrights, and books published by internationally reputed publishers such as Springer, Elsevier, Wiley, and Cambridge University Press. What truly distinguishes him in his passion for innovation-driven education, he has established multiple centers of excellence, guided numerous research scholars, and successfully transformed research ideas into industry-ready technologies. His leadership continues to inspire young engineers to create solutions for real-world challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are honored to listen to a visionary leader who strongly believes that research must create societal impact. With great honor and privilege, I invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. L. Ashok Kumar sir, Principal of Tyagaraja College of Engineering, to address the gathering. So please.
My beloved friend and principal Raghupati, Mr. Dr. Marimuthu, Dr. Mohan, other organizing committee members of this conference, faculty members, PhD scholars, PG students, good morning all. First of all, thanks for inviting me to this international conference. Earlier, I used to submit papers to a lot of conferences. For a period of 2 years, I didn't submit any of the paper. But it is a must for all the faculty member as well as for the students community. I will not make much of your time. I have only 2 agenda now. I have a presentation after this inaugural. During that time, I thought of sharing a lot of informations. So since this conference is related to computer and it allied, I thought of talking much on qubit. How many of you know about qubit? Okay, only? Okay. Qubit is going to rule the world. Okay. Qubit is called as quantum bit. Quantum bit. Like bit you already know, right? Bit, binary digit. And from them on, we had a lot of computer system, etc. Now, qubit is going to rule the entire engineering field. And now, people are using CPU only. How many of you heard about GPU? How many of you are working on GPU? Only 2. So earlier there is, we bother only about the processor. And that processor came to the CPU level. And now we should talk only about GPU, graphical processing unit. GPU is called as graphical processing unit. I suggest if you have, computer faculty are here, right? You need to replace all the conventional CPU into GPU in your laboratory. That should be your first step. Convert all the computer, GPU, leave all the story. GPU is must. Because the trend is moving towards that. And you need to teach the students how to use, how to program, and how to utilize the application of LLMs. You need to work on LLM in all the field, whatever may be the field. Like it could be a mechanical engineering. It can be electronics and communication engineering. It can be agri. Since SAR is there, I can talk about that part also. It can be an agricultural engineering. LLM is very, very important. Okay. LLM is no more a field related to computer science engineering. It should be for everyone. As I told you, people started to think about quantum-based sensors. I'll tell you a very simple example. Since everyone have mobile phone, in mobile phone you have a small sensor which can sense itself if you transfer it from landscape to portrait. What is the sensor used for that? Landscape to portrait. Gyro. That gyro is a hardware sensor. They are going to convert that into quantum-based sensor. That is the trend now. The gyro and one more vibration sensor is also there. What is that sensor? That vibration sensor patent is with Bosch. MEMS accelerometer. You know accelerometer, right? That accelerometer is also one of the key sensor. These 2 sensors are going to be replaced by quantum-based sensor. And these 2 are the one based on the materials. And we need to think about alternate form of, the conventional material. Right? So, you need to forget about CPU. GPU, you need to work on GPU because people are working on implementing TPU. People are thinking on implementing TPU everywhere. And you need to implement the technology of deep tech in every discipline. Deep tech in every discipline. So I talked about quantum technology, qubit. Then you need to start working on GPU so that you have a base for TPU. You need to know what is LLM, how to develop an LLM, right? LLM is a very simple process. Everyone are using AI tool, right? What AI tool you use normally? Claude, then Gemini, then ChatGPT, then Copilot, Perplexity, Grok, DeepSeek, so many technology. These things will work only with the help of LLMs. Without that, nothing. And another advanced tech is there, you need to know how, all are AI based. And AI is a subset of, machine learning is a subset of AI. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning. You need to work based on this, machine learning. Right? If you want to mimic human being, you may use artificial intelligence. If you want to make the machine to learn by itself, then you will use machine learning. If you want to make the machine predict about the future and about yourself, then you will use deep learning. Very simple. Very simple. I am right. Programming a particular complex problem is not at all a problem now. Computer can program it. And how to give a question to that problem? Again, I can use a prompt tool to ask question, how to ask question for this particular problem statement. He will give a question. And again, நீங்கள் எந்திரன் 1 or 2 தெரியல, அதான் கிரியேட் பண்ணிக்கோம்ல. என்ன மூவி அது? எந்திரன் எந்திரனை கிரியேட் பண்ணிக்கோம்ல. ரோபோ will make robo. 1 or 2? 1. Here, all this AI tool is creating redefining themselves. No human intervention required. இப்போ ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்குது, டீபக் பண்ணணுன்னா என்ன பண்ணும்? 2000 லைன் ப்ரோக்ராம். 2000 இஸ் வெரி சிம்பிள். 2000 லைன் ப்ரோக்ராம். அது ப்ரோக்ராம் பண்ணிடுச்சு. இது டீபக் பண்ணுவோம். ஹவு கேன் ஐ டூ தட்? Human can only do that. But again, now give a problem to Gemini, get a program, and validate that program with Copilot. Get that, validate again with another Claude. Get that, validate again with Perplexity. Compare everything. Give it to one particular AI tool. Optimize all the program and give a best solution for this particular solution, problem statement. It will give a beautiful solution. Is it possible or not? Then, where human intelligence are there then? Artificial intelligence, and where human intelligence will play a role? இங்கே நம்மளுக்கு வேலை இருக்கா இல்லையா? See, you give a paper. How many of you are doing PhD here? Any PhD scholar? Okay. All others have completed PhD, right? Right. Others are students. So which paper is very, very tough to write? Article. எந்த பேப்பர் நான் எழுதுறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம்? ஒரு ரிசர்ச்சர் எந்த ஜேர்னல் பேப்பர் எழுதுறது கஷ்டம்? நம்ம பண்ண ரிசர்ச் எழுதிடலாம். எது கஷ்டம்? லிட்ரேச்சர் சர்வே பேப்பர். லிட்ரேச்சர் சர்வே பேப்பர் எழுதுறது இட் இஸ் சூப்பர் ரிஸ்க், சூப்பர் டஃப். ஓகே. And now this AI tool make it very easy, super easy. You need to analyze minimum of 100 papers to write a literature survey paper. Since I am from electrical engineering, there is one famous journal called as RSER. Electrical people can understand RSER no journal which is having a very high impact paper, and they will publish only literature survey paper. And literature survey paper is the one of the toughest, and it may have minimum of 100 to 200 references. இப்போ அதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப ஈஸி ஆயிடுச்சு. Take 10 papers from IEEE or whatever it is, okay? You give it to notebook எல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க, notebook LLM. 10 papers, give it to notebook LLM. Compare and contrast all this paper and give a 20-page paper on this so-and-so topic elaborately. It will give it in no time. Literature survey paper over. And writing a thesis is not at all a tough task. நிறைய நான் வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்லாம் பார்த்துட்டு இருப்பேன் நான். தீசிஸ் எழுதுறதுக்கு அவ்வளோ பணம் அப்படி இப்படின்லாம். அவங்க பிஸ்னஸ் எல்லாம் ஓவர் நவ். We have lot of AI tool to write a complete PhD thesis report. Now, literature survey paper is the second chapter in any of the PhD thesis. The chapter, second chapter வந்து half dayங்கிறது நான் நிறைய டைம் நான் சொல்கிறது half dayல முடிஞ்சது அந்த thesis, I mean அந்த chapter. Do you understand what I mean? Then you have to have your own work. 3, 4, 5 is my own work. Take that 3, 4, 5 chapter, you write it by your own, or take input from guide, or whatever it is. Give that 3, 4, 5 chapter to again one of the notebook LLM or any of the tool. Compare and contrast, give with என்ன சொல்கிறது XY chart, bubble diagram, என்னென்ன சார்ட் வேணுமோ அது எல்லாத்தையும் போட்டு give a beautiful chapterனா அந்த 3 சாப்டரையும் கம்பேர் பண்ணி அக்கு வேற SPSS சாஃப்ட்வேர் நிறைய பேருக்கு தெரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். SPSS சாஃப்ட்வேர், have you heard about SPSS சாஃப்ட்வேர்? எஸ் ஆர் நோ? எக்ஸலில் தவிர அடுத்து டேட்டா அனாலிட்டிக்ஸ் பண்ணணுன்னா SPSS இஸ் அ பியூட்டிஃபுல் சாஃப்ட்வேர். யூ நீட் டு நோ அபவுட் SPSS பீயிங் அ ரிசர்ச்சர். அந்த SPSS சாஃப்ட்வேர் பண்ண வேண்டிய வேலை எல்லாமே இது பண்ணிடும். நோ டைம். ஸோ மை பாயிண்ட் ஹியர் இஸ் doing a research is a very, very easy task. And you should know to use the proper tool. That is the key point. And since students are here, I would like to give a small suggestion to the student. You need to understand how to work on a particular simulation software. Lot of simulation software are there. I think being an engineering student, you should know about MATLAB. I think your college is having a MATLAB licensed MathWorks, right? So use the MATLAB. MATLAB is, what is MATLAB? Matrix Laboratory is MATLAB. It is mainly used for mathematics professors. But we engineers are using, because applied mathematics is everything, right? Applied mathematics is applied maths, applied physics is engineering. So I'm using MATLAB for my own application, right from computer science to civil. But in that, you need to know how to use a particular tool, particular box. அது என்ன பாக்ஸ்? ப்ரெடிக்டிவ் அனாலிட்டிக்ஸுக்குன்னு ஒரு டூல் இருக்குது. இப்போ ப்ரெடிக்டிவ் அனாலிட்டிக்ஸ்க்கு இப்போ ஒரு டூல் இருக்குது. அந்த டூலில் நீங்கள் ஒர்க் பண்ணணும். I have written a book on biomedical application, predictive analytics for biomedical application. Okay, it was published in I think academic press, Elsevier. I wrote it on my own passion. I have taken 20 applications. And I have used this predictive analytics to to predict about when you will get that particular disease. How do you cure that disease? Those aspects. For example, if you take a smartwatch, there is a prominent problem is still there for age-old people. Not only for age-old people, even for some people, you will have that problem. That is called as fall. நின்றுட்டே இருப்பீங்க, டக்குன்னு விழுந்துருவீங்க. ஃபால் டிடெக்ஷன் ஒன்று இருக்குது, ஃபால் ப்ரெடிக்ஷன் ஒன்று இருக்குது. ஃபால் டிடெக்ஷன் எப்படி பண்ணுவீங்க? No, students, how will you say how will you detect the fault? Just random wrong answer. How will you detect a fault? நின்றுட்டே இருக்கேன், just use a common sense. Nothing complex in it. நின்றுட்டே இருக்கேன், டக்குன்னு விழுகிறேன், அது எப்படி டிடெக்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க? எதை டிடெக்ட் பண்ணணும்? ஜஸ்ட் திங்க். நீங்கள் பஸ்ஸில் கண்டக்டர்லாம் டிக்கெட் கொடுக்குற போது பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா? கம்பியை தான் பிடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கவே மாட்டான், ஆனால் வண்டி தாறு மாறாக போகும், ஆனால் நின்றுட்டுருப்பான். எப்படி? பேஸ்ட் ஆன் சென்டர் ஆஃப் கிராவிட்டியை பேலன்ஸ் பண்ணி. சென்டர் ஆஃப் கிராவிட்டியை மாற்றி பண்ணுறதுக்கு என்ன எப்படி சென்ஸ் பண்ணுறது? தட்ஸ் இட். ப்ளஸ் ஆர் மைனஸ் ஜி. ப்ளஸ் ஆர் மைனஸ் ஆஸ்லோரோமீட்டரில் யூஸ் பண்ணுற ஸ்பெசிஃபிகேஷன் வந்து ஜி தான். தட் இஸ் நத்திங் பட் நீங்கள் மொபைல் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது என்னது? கைரோ. வெரி சிம்பிள். அண்ட் இப்போ நான் அதை டிடெக்ட் பண்ணால் அந்த கைரோவை எங்கே வைக்கணும்? நம்ம பாடியில் அட்டாச் பண்ணணும். எங்கே வைக்கிறது? வெரி ஈஸி. வெரி ஈஸி. முட்டியில் வச்சா போதுமா? நீ பேண்ட் வச்சுக்கலாமா? அல்லது நீ பேண்ட் வேண்டாம். இப்போ இந்த வாட்ச் ஐஃபோன் ஆப்பிள் வாட்ச் கேன் டிடெக்ட் த ஃபால். ஆல் த ஆப்பிள் வாட்ச் கேன் டிடெக்ட் த ஃபால். நீங்கள் எதை பேஸ் பண்ணி டிடெக்ட் பண்ணுறான்? சாஞ்சா இது வந்து ஒரு டேட்டா எடுத்துரும். டிடெக்ட் பண்ணி விழுந்தப்புறம் நீ விழுந்துட்டேன்னு சொல்லணும். நான் விழுந்துட்டேன்னு எனக்கே தெரியுமில்ல, நீ எதுக்கு சொல்லணும்? அப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ணுவத? நீ விழுக போகிற அலர்ட்டாருன்னு நான் சொல்லணும். அப்போ அதுக்கு என்ன தேவை? ப்ரெடிக்ஷன். இப்போ நான் ப்ரெடிக்ட் பண்ணணுன்னா எனக்கு என்ன வேணும்? டேட்டா வேணும். இட்ஸ் நத்திங் பட் டேட்டா. I'll collect all the data, thousands and millions of data, give it to an algorithm. That algorithm will, it's only for you. That algorithm is tuned for you. நீங்கள் இப்போது நான் நேற்று ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிட்டுருக்கீங்களா? ஓகே, அப்போ சில இதெல்லாம் பேசக்கூடாது. I was seeing some shots. Okay, 2 minutes I'll complete. I was seeing some shots. Okay, repeatedly I am getting those shots again and again and again and again. How come? That is the algorithm. The machine learning, that is called as machine learning. What is the machine here? Mobile is my machine. Based on how many seconds I am watching that particular video, it will calculate. It's nothing but mathematics. இது கால்குலேட் பண்ணிடும். நான் அந்த வீடியோ 1 minute 1 செகண்டுக்கு மேலே பார்த்துருக்கேன். ஆட் ஆன். அப்புறம் நெக்ஸ்ட் வீடியோ அதே டெக்கரம், அதே ஜேர்னல் 2 seconds பார்த்துருக்கேன். அப்போ என்னாகும்? அதே வீடியோ வரும். 3 seconds பார்த்துருக்கேன். இந்த ஒரு நாள் ஃபுல்லாக அதே வரும். டு யூ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் வாட் ஐ மீன்? ஒரு வீடியோ வருது, நான் பார்க்கவே இல்லை, லெஸ் தென் இது 20 seconds தான் ஒரு வீடியோ. அப்படியே ஸ்வைப் அப் பண்ணிடுறேன். அப்போ இவனுக்கு இது பிடிக்கல, வேறு கொடுக்கலாம். சாய்ஸ் வந்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கும். டக் 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 டக்குன்னு. ஆல் தீஸ் ஆர் ஆல் மெஷின் லேர்னிங். யூ ஹாவ் அ ப்ரெடிக்ஷன் இன் இட். The same thing you need to apply everywhere. Very simple. Everywhere. அதுக்கு என்ன வேணால்? I need data, do some algorithm, put it in particular application and use it for your own field. So this is how your research should be. Okay, whether use a common sense and use what is available now, what is required now. நீங்கள் இன்னமே நீங்கள் ஜிபியூவில் சிபியூலாம் வச்சு வேலை பண்ணிகிட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னா, நீங்கள் ஜிபியூ வரும்போது அவன் டிபியூ வந்திருக்கும் மார்க்கெட்டில். Already Google have started they have implemented the chip on TPU. GPU, at least you know how to work on the GPU. Do you understand? So with this note, I would like to congratulate all the organizing team and hope these kind of conference will enhance your thought process. That is very, very important. Presenting a paper is very easy, but what will be the real outcome of that paper? That is very, very important. Presenting in a journal, presenting in a conference, it's getting published is okay. But being a student, you should know how to use it for the further application. How many of you have Google Scholar here? Students? No. Prepare a Google Scholar ID. How many of you have a LinkedIn ID? Very good. How many of you have Insta ID? Why are you laughing? The government has changed because of Insta ID. How many of you have Insta ID? Very good. How many of you have Facebook? Use these tools properly. Form a community of your own. Okay, Insta, Facebook, everything is useful. But how you are using it makes a lot of difference. If you are using it for your own technology, fine. being at this age, you cannot use it for your own technology. You will go for some distraction. I agree. I completely agree. You have to, otherwise you are not a human. You have to get distracted. Get distracted, be there for a while, come back to your own path. அங்கே இருந்தீங்கன்னா then you are fit for nothing. Simple. You are fit for nothing. We are all engineers. We know how to control our what? We know how to control our time. Mind everything. We should know how to control our time. Time is money for us. Being a student, time factor is very, very important. If you know how to control your time, you will succeed. And use your time properly, use the technology properly, use all the tools. அங்கெல்லாம் போனால் நான் கெட்டு போயிடுவேன், நத்திங் டூயிங். நீங்கள் கெட்டு போகணும்னு நினச்சிங்கன்னா போகாமே கெட்டு போகலாம். So again, I would like to thank my friend for inviting me. After a very long gap, I have accepted to be a chief guest for the college event. நான் அங்கே தியாகராஜா போனதுக்கப்புறம் எங்கேயுமே நான் போகல. And only because of Mr. Rahu, I came here. And again, I congratulate all the organizers and wish you will go to the next level during the next time. நான் பார்க்குறப்போ எல்லோரும் போயிருக்கணும். Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable thoughts. Gratitude is the melody that concludes every successful gathering, leaving behind memories, inspiration, and hope. Every contribution today has made this
communication technology. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I express my sincere gratitude to through V. Sanmugan Chairman, Sri Nandha Educational Trust, for his constant encouragement and support his organizing this conference successfully. I would also sir, Principal, Nandha Engineering College, for his strong support and leadership in making this conference a meaningful academic event. Thank you, sir. I express my special thanks to our chief guest, Dr. L. Ashok Kumar, Principal, Tyagaraja College of Engineering, Madurai, for his valuable presence and for sharing his insightful thoughts with us. Thank you, sir. I would like to thanks Dr. C.N. Marimuthu, Dean R&D, Nandha Engineering College, for his guidance and encouragement in organizing this conference. My sincere appreciation goes to IEEE Communication Society, Hyderabad chapter, for their support and association with this conference. I extend my gratitude to all the department R&D coordinator, participants, and various college and research scholars for presenting their valuable research contribution and making this conference academically enriching. Finally, I thank all the teaching and non-teaching faculty members, organizing committee members, volunteers, and everyone who worked behind the scene for their dedicated effort in making ICNCT 2026 a grand success. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. A note for everyone, I request all the participants to have their refreshment at the back of the conference hall which is being arranged, and then move on to communication laboratory in block 5 for their session. Thank you.